get voicemail. The second time you tried calling him, and you didn't leave a message the first time. Anyone?
Chit chat.
Sorry, I missed you.
Yeah. Pretty simple, right? What else?
You saw a piece of jewelry that made you think of them.
You saw a piece of jewelry that made you think of them. Yeah.
I want to get your opinion on this piece. I want to get.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. Or how about I saw a piece of jewelry that made me think of you, and I just wanted you to know I'm putting a lookbook in the mail. And I'm going to call you on Thursday to talk to you about it. Right? I mean, that's simple. That's one of our other ones on here. But you could do that if you get voicemail. Okay, so number 2 is consistent action. So do 3 things a day for 3 days in a row. So you mail lookbooks consistently, 3 days in a row. You contact 3 people, 3 days in a row. You know, you don't just give up the first day, but consistent action, as Jessica just said, allows people to reach extraordinary events and have extraordinary outcomes.
And that one with the 3 a day is truly like if I said to you to call 15 people. Well, we just heard that 40 takes less than an hour because you don't reach everybody. But what if your goal was to reach 3 people? Right, to actually reach 3 people a day, and that was just your goal every single day, and you were just going to do that, and you had a set schedule in your day, and it was planned, and you checked into it, you did it, and you just did it like brushing your teeth. What do you think your results would be? Because actually, that's 15 contacts made a week. You got 1 in 8 touches on average a week. That's 6 a month. That's enough to be a platinum director. And it's 3 contacts a day. Connections a day. Right? So make sure that you don't daunt yourself by thinking of the big, overwhelming thing, rather than I can actually do this consistently every day. So 3 contacts every day. So what are your options so far?
24 and 24.
24 and 24, or 3 connections a day. Those are option 1 and 2 so far.
Okay, so option number 3 is out and about town. So who can imagine what that might mean? Anyone? Pardon? I definitely suggest wearing the jewelry while you're out and about.
Yes.
Like on a daily basis. And even statement pieces in particular, you know, forgetting the name of the Sahara?
The Campari or the Sahara.
Yeah.
I dare you to try to go out and about town and not have someone compliment you on that necklace.
Yeah, someone
But-
will stop you and compliment you.
But the challenge is for going out and about town is you got your pack of mini lookbooks, there's 25, and you can't come home until you give them out to somebody who reasonably seems like they could be others. Probably not an old man. Probably a female. Maybe some men, but mostly you are not coming home until you give out 25. So what does that mean you're going to have to do? Time to take What if you had 2 hours to do it? What do you think you do?
You're going to get it done in 2 hours.
What if you had a friend, you were doing it together, and you said, I'm going to challenge you, an hour, go. And you texted each other every Friday you get out. You would do it. And you go to the mall, and you go to hair salons, and you go to the nail salon. Thinking about this takes a long time. Actually, canvassing doesn't take that long. You can't come home until you do 25. You would find that you're home in like an hour and a half. And that is how you build a business and how you book. If you're stumped on, I don't have a list, we'll get one. If you don't have a list, you'll get one. Right? Like what I always tell my daughters when they're like, I want this. I'm like, great, go get it. That's how life works. You want something? Go get it. It is waiting there for you. You simply must go get it. And that is your list. That is your trunk show. Go get it. Put on your jewelry, be a friendly person, and compliment someone you see wearing your necklace. You know, go to places where you will find, whether you're dropping it off at a doctor's office, or going into a hair salon, going to do something. Something is better than nothing, because you can only be certain that nothing won't work. And something might. And if you do it consistently, it will. Right? So when you're sitting at home, surfing Facebook, or watching a video on STU that you already know, time is better spent doing something in your community, canvassing, building a list. And the best part of this is that when you do that, you know, it works over time, doesn't take that much time, and you will get results. And oftentimes I just watch the movie, have you seen the movie We Bought a Zoo? It's very cute. My 8-year-old loved it. My 5-year-old decided she wanted to leave in the middle, and that creates a real parenting conflict. So I was just me, and I was like, "You're crying, knowing other people, and you're not leaving." So what am I gonna do? But done over that fight. Gave her my iPhone. But anyway, there's a great line in the movie that he's talking about like meeting his wife, and he talks about like you just need 20 seconds of courage, and it can change your life. And when I think about doing these things on this challenge and this list, you need 20 seconds of courage. Because once you do it once, you realize it's actually not hard and you don't understand why you hesitated to do it in the first place. So just find that 20 seconds and go for it. And do it with a friend because it becomes funny. And you just laugh when someone says like, you know, that doesn't respond, and you move on. And you're doing something. So don't sit there. When we talk about this as a work from home business, I have to confess, it doesn't only work if all you do is stay home alone. It means you have a home base at home, but you need to work in your community. Okay? Next option.
And one thing I just wanted to add as well is when you're out and about and you are giving mini lookbooks, you don't have to reserve them just for females. It is almost Valentine's Day.
Right,
And I know
right.
you take full advantage of people sitting next to you on an airplane. I did it yesterday to the 2 men next to me. And I don't know how their wives will feel when they come home with some pamphlets, but with my card on them. But the good news is that you never know who might be a potential customer or stylist, and you don't want to discount anyone. So that's the benefit of going out and speaking to anybody wherever you are. So number 4 is the fortune of 40. Follow us. Could anyone guess maybe what that might mean? Okay, I'll give you a hint. So with our fabulous new pieces, the benefit is you can pull up old hostesses and customers, find a piece maybe that reminds you of them, and reach out to them. Like we said earlier, the first time when we were talking about picking up the phone and calling people, if you get voicemail, what you might say. But the benefit of this is you pick up past customers, former customers, people you know that love Stella and Dot Jewelry. You find a piece for them, so you add the personal value of that. You're thinking of them, you pick up the phone, you call them, you're like, oh, I love this Campari necklace, and I totally thought of you when I saw it, and I would love to send you a lookbook, and, or draw you to the website or whatever. But the great news is that maybe they didn't see the fashion show, maybe they didn't, go online and happen to know that our spring line just launched. So the fortune of 40 is being able to reach out to former customers and, add a little personalization to it with one of our new pieces.
I think that's key. Pick the piece and personalize your request. So the fortune of 40 follows is these are people that you've met before. And you might remember like,